Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at In the Hall of the Mountain King by J. Cormier and Graeme Johns. Not really know. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. But this is from Burnt Island. It is a 12 plus H, 2 to 5 player game, 90-minute time on it. This is what the back of the box looks like. And the sides, as always, we like to show that off. We love that it's got all the information on all the corners, which is very important because of the way it allows you to store the game on different sides and you still got that information there. So we took all the stuff apart already so that we don't have to go through all that. You got a bunch of baggies on the box. We have a bag, as you can see here. You got a bag there. Just take everything apart. Got everything in baggies. We played the game multiple times already, testing it out and stuff like that. We became a huge fan of the game. We were completely unaware of the game. Picked it up actually, and we actually bought this one. And we love everything about it. We became huge fans of it. Let's take the stuff out of it and then we'll show you everything, what it comes in it, because it does have a lot of stuff. And this is the bottom of the box. All right, let's put that aside and let's look at the manual first. Not a lot of pages, very simple game. You have your components, setup, player setup, how it should look like, gameplay, spells out what your turn looks like, talks about the spells, the workshops, and then it goes into details as far as like what each one of the workshops does, which is nice. You want to, while you're playing, you want to have this open in case you need to go through it. Recruiting or dig, examples on how to do that, samples on how to dig a tunnel, and score, Great Wall, the Great Hall, sorry. It goes to over the Great Halls and how do you play them and stuff like that. How do you move statues? Game and trigger, and then scoring, final scoring. Okay. Team play rules, and you're looking at a 15-page manual, so not that big. Nice quality manual. All right, so let's go over the stuff that's included here. You get, and I got them all here. You get 21 of the statues in different colors. You got the blue ones, the white ones, and the orange ones. These are made out of wood. Good quality for the most part. On my copy, one of them was kind of damaged. Let's see which one it was. I think it was one of the blue ones. I could be mistaken. Can't find it right now, but one of them was missing like a section at the bottom. Not a big deal. And then you got, so there's 21 of those statues, and you got 18 of the pedestals. Thick wood pieces. Basically, eventually you're gonna want to put the statues on top of the pedestals. Oops, like that. All right, so you got 21 statues and 18 pedestals. Let's put that aside. You got 30 of the starter troll cards. And they're color coded so that each player has a set of cards. Okay, you got your light green, dark green, blue, sort of aqua. Let me put that in. Light green, dark green, pinkish, aqua kind of blue, and a yellow one. And this is what, they all look the same way, but this is what they look like on the other side. You got your resources there. All right, so you got those. Those are the starter player cards. There's 30 of those, and then you got 55 of the troll cards, okay? You got 21 of the level 1s, you got 17 of the level 2, and you got 17 of the level 3. And you got the level numbers on the back of the cards, like that. And these are the resources on it. You got different resources depending on the level. So the level 3s, of course, are gonna have way more resources. And they have this icon in the middle, which is a token. You'll see the token later. And then you got your level 2s, which slightly less resources, but still some of them are pretty good. This is a level 2. And then you got your level 1s. So you get 55. This is the same size as the starter cards. So you got 55 of them. You get your player tokens, also made out of wood, with the colors. You know, the pink, aqua, green, light green, and that yellow token. These are made out of wood as well. Good quality. Let's go over the resources. You got 35 of this iron resource, just your regular run-of-the-mill wooden square resources, which this worked great because it fit right on the card, so no big deal there. You got 35 of the stones, same as the irons, but a slightly different color, as you can see. And then you got the hearthstone, same thing. You get 30 of this and then 35 of each one of this, and that's what they look like. Okay. You also get 25 runes. And these are your plastic stone looking thing. These are nice. They feel nice to play with. So you get 25 of these runes. You get 20 hammers, so as my wife likes to call it, trees, because they look like trees. You get, these are wood as well. Nice. So you get 20 of this. And then you get 45 cards. This is also made out of wood. And they look like a little, see? These are nice. So 45 of this, guys. And then you get 35 coins. These are cardboard, pretty thick. And that's what they look like. Let me get it to you up close. That's that side and the other side. You get 35 of this. You get your player boards. Okay, you get your aqua one, yellow, green, pinkish, and the light green. And let me show you something real quick. The player boards, they basically give you a lot of information. This is a very good player board. Basically tells you your scoring for each one of the tiles and how many points you would get depending on the side of the tile and the resources you used. And then in here, it gives you the scoring for the statues and the pedestal. So if you have just a statue by itself, that will be the scoring depending on what section of the map. I'll explain that to you in the gameplay. And then if you have the statue on top of the pedestal, then this is the scoring, okay? And then the maximum one statue per tonal scores. Okay, and then it gives you your player turn steps here. Step 1, you may cast one spell and may use one workshop. 2, must recruit one troll or dig one tunnel and score it. 3, may dedicate a great hall. And then 4, may move statues. On your turn, you may freely discard any 4 mixed resources to gain 1 resource. Everything is here. You don't have to go through the manual or anything, instructions or anything. Everything is right here. You can play just using those instructions. This is really good. Okay, you get two of these storage cards. This is used on the team play mode. I have not played that mode. Don't think I would, but as a team play mode, you get 2 of those. And then you get, how many spell cards? 17. You get 17 of these spell cards. And they'll have different things you can do with it. For example, if you dig a tunnel, this turn you may clear any number of rubble spaces by spending a single hammer. All right, so they all got different things. Let's see this one. Choose any level 1 or level 2 troll and the horde. That's that little section of cards you put on the side of the board. You'll see that later. And add its display resources with the exception of clan cards to your storage. And then you got a bunch of those you can use. Okay, I like it because they all got different art. On the right, you'll see about 3 of them per gameplay, more or less, on each run. Let's put that aside. Okay, you get 6 Great Halls. What are the Great Halls? These are tiles. The different sizes. You get one of each size. Up close there. Same on both sides. And basically, as far as the scoring is concerned, when you place one of these down, which is free to place it down, you get 6 points. But if you have a statue in here, then you get 15 points. Okay? So you get 6 of those thick cardboard. In here, I also get a first player token. That way you know who the first player is. Aside, you get, these are the coronation tokens, and this is what dictates the end of the game, basically, or this is what you get at the end of the game. This is the 5 points, which you use in I believe is a 3 and up player run, and this is the 3 points. And then when this one is grabbed, which is also used on all player accounts, it tells you the instructions here. So everything tells you instructions, which is great. It says here, finish the round, then 2 more turns each, which is great. So even the tokens here, they tell you what's gonna happen next. You get 15 pedestal point tokens, and this you're gonna put randomly on the board game on the bottom. But they all got different numbers on it for the most part. Actually, it's between 1 and 4, I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You get 4 of the number 2s, you get 4 of the number 3s, you get 4 of the 4, and then you get 3 of the 1. And these are just points at the end of the game. You get 22 workshop tiles. These are the workshop tiles. So you get, this is what they look like on the back, and they're all different on the front for the most part. And you get in the book, it tells you what each one of them does. But for example, you can turn a hearthstone into a cart, or a cart into a hearthstone. Depending on how many tiles you got around it is how many times you can do it. All right, and then you get 22 of those. This, find a card. These tokens are called pedestal reminder tokens. Okay, and the reason why you got different colors is because these are the tokens you're gonna use on the 3 roll, the 3rd one. And these tokens are gonna go in here just to remind you. And what happens is when you grab one of these ones, you actually get to pick whether you want a blue, orange, or white pedestal. Okay, and then you will set up a new card and then you put this on top again. Okay, so this is just a reminder for those. All right, so that's that. You get 52 of these tiles, and you get all kinds of sizes. Let me see if we can get them all out. All right, you get 10 of this. 10 of those. You get 12 of these ones. You know what, let me put it aside like this. So you get 10 of those, you get 12 of those. You get, let's see, you get 5 of those. You get, let's see, that's not it. You get 5 of those. You get 5 of these ones. You get 5 of these ones. You get 5 of these ones. Put them up so you can see them all. Yep. And then you get 5 of this one. So you get 52 in total. 10, 12, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. These are the toms. Okay. Let's take a look at the, oh, forgot, you get your baggie. This is your retail version. So the baggie doesn't have anything. If you were to get the deluxe version, I believe the deluxe version or the Kickstarter version has the name of the game on the outside of it. Okay, is it double stitch? Yep, seems to be. So it doesn't break that easy. So this should be able to last the life of the game. You get that baggie and you get your board game. There's 2 sizes to it. This is your 3, 2, and 1, or 3, 2, yeah, and 1. Sorry, not 1. So 2, 3, and 2 and 3 player board. So you can do 2 and 3 on this one, and then this one is your 4 and 5 side of it. So it's cool. You got different sizes. You don't have to worry about it. You got 4 players. You know you got to play in the white one, and if you got less than that, you know you got to play in the other one. So that is what comes included in the Hall of the Mountain King. We'll do another video, show you how player setup is, and then we might do another video to show you how a turn goes. All right. See you guys in the next one. Make sure to check out the site, BlueApeHQ.com or BlueApeMedia.com. We have a whole bunch of games for sale there. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you share the channels and the website to other players, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.